Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I want to discuss what is the best practice to put into place on your off days. Now, this depends. There are two options here to consider. One, if you are new to working out, or if you are, what we would consider general population, where you're only in really high physical activity when you're here in the gym, then on your off days, the best thing to do is to keep the habit in place. So what that means is when you would normally work out, like on your off days, say you work out after work about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you head to the gym, you see your trainer, or you're just training on your own. Around that same time, on days that you are not coming to the gym, you still want to schedule yourself to do something that resembles physical activity, even if it's just walking for 30 minutes, if it's a stretching routine, some sets of push-ups, whatever it is, like picking up a hobby, maybe tennis, something like that. You want to keep the habit into place. Something that I learned in one of my college courses when we were studying drug addiction is that when you're trying to help somebody break the cycle of addiction, you also have to account for environmental cues, visual cues, auditory cues even. And the reasoning behind it is that I say this a lot, we're really no smarter, we're no better off than the dogs that Pavlov used in his famous study where he rang the bell and the dogs would salivate. So we are really no better than that. We can respond to environmental and auditory and visual and all sorts of kinds of cues, and our body will start reacting, and we will follow suit. We'll sort of kick into autopilot unless we are very aware of what's going on. Now, we can also use that to our advantage. That we can use that disadvantage to our advantage. Okay, so again, keeping in place a routine, right? So on your off day, when it's time to work out, but you're not going to the gym, walking or something like that, what you're going to start doing is you're going to start training your body that around that time every day, it's going to get used to the fact that you're about to start putting out some cortisol, some noradrenaline. You're going to start reaping the rewards of all the growth factors that you get when you start working out, and that sort of reward feedback system, that feedback loop that kicks in when we work out and afterwards as well. Your body's going to start creating that to happen every day, because nearly every cell, every organ in our body can be trained to respond to a sort of circadian rhythm of sorts. And so you can train your body to react and be prepared and actually become more efficient and get better at producing all those things that you would normally produce in a workout on your typical on day when you would be going to the gym. You can become very good at producing those things for your body, even on your off days. Even though your workout's not going to be hitting the gym very hard or anything like that, your body can still reap the rewards and the benefits of that. Now, on the flip side, if you are a hard training athlete, you go to the gym to support your sport, whether it's football or swimming or baseball, whatever it is, and when you're there at the gym and you're working really hard and you work out 4 or 5 times a week, on your off days, you need to not think about the gym. You need to just absolutely take it off. You need to completely give your body, your mind, everything a break from producing those things like the noradrenaline, the cortisol. You need to give your body the time to recover from all of your hard work activity. You can only train as hard as you can recover. So you might want to push hard every day of your life, but the fact of the matter is that you're going to deplete your resources and your ability to recover at some point, and you're digging a hole further than you can get out of, so to speak. You're sort of like taking one step forward, two steps back at a certain point. So if you're a hard training individual, you're playing sports outside of the gym, you're doing other hard physical activity, on your off days, take it completely off. General population, though, especially if you're just now getting into adding the gym into your lifestyle, and you're finding it some days hard to make yourself come to the gym, you especially need to keep this habit in place even on your off days. And what you're going to find is that, think about it like this: if you schedule yourself to go to the gym 3 days a week, right, and you're not doing anything resembling physical activity on your off days, and you miss one day that week, you've gone from 100% success to a 66% success. That's just missing one day. And there's 7 days in the week. So you're already fighting an uphill battle, trying to create a new pattern in your body and your lifestyle by doing something only 3 days a week when there's 7 days in the week, right? So again, keeping that habit in place on your off days, that's going to help you win that uphill battle. It's going to help reprogram your body, reprogram your brain, and it's going to start making it easier in the future to find yourself getting ready for the gym, expecting to go to the gym, and it's going to be easier to stick to those habits. So again, 2 options. If you're really, really hard at it, take it completely off. If you're new at it, keep the habit into place. I would say at least 6 days a week. You don't need to do it every day of the week, but at least 5 to 6 days a week, you need to be keeping that habit in place. It's going to help you a lot in the long run. Thanks for watching.